Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Harvey Elliott is a player who's stood out for me in recent times. He struck me as a very intelligent player in the way he's able to vary his game. And a lot of people, I think, expect him to just...
Chance! It's there! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's success, shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Ikone, Elliott. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
So, what can they make of this? And it's Elliott. And here's Success. Mr. Success! Now he's off and running. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. In with the challenge. Now it's Guiri. Cisse. Ampadu. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Guiri. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Ampadu. Well, that is one way to stop him. And a chance! And he's stuck it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ugochukwu.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cherki. Half an hour played now. And that's a... He's had a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Miretti. And it's Elliott. Kluivert. Decent chance! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now this could be a chance. Not the most accurate pass. Guiri. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's the shot! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Tries to play it through. It's played through for him. Cisse. Nicely weighted ball. Ikone. Ugochukwu. Now it's Xerxes. Now it's Kluivert. Looking for the run. Oh no, this does not look good. Deftly away. Guiri chasing after it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Ikone. Oh, what a ball! Goes for a shot! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw! Pressure, what pressure? And that is indeed the final act.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. The second period is underway. Ugochukwu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dragushin gets a foot in here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Xerxes. He won't be happy with that one.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Takes a shot! And that was precious close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Eintracht Frankfurt appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cherki. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Elliott, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped
La
it.
cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
Quarter of an hour into the second
29.830.
half. Great chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Guiri is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
So we have
6,
movement on both benches.
Número 8, número 19, número 2. Entran número 7, número 16, número 23.
They're back on the
número
ball again.
68. Cambio.
Kluivert finding himself in space. Götze!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Singo wins the duel this time. Mario Götze. Rubenam. And Cherki. Now it's Giroud. Now it's Guiri. Oh, good spread. And it's Erabunam. And this is Giroud. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ikone. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, that is a good ball. And the shot! And it's in! Back to within one! Interesting! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Eintracht Frankfurt are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Eintracht Frankfurt cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Kluivert. Steaming on goalwards. Well, there's the clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He can run onto that. Dragushin proves too strong. Dragushin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zaha. Good running, strong and purposeful. Into the last 5 minutes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Guiri. Can he get it through? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicely shaped ball, and he welcomes it in.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Hernandez. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Señoras y señores, solamente se permite beber en las áreas indicadas en el mapa. Muchas gracias.